Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday again. Woo.
Hello.
It's Sunday, Sunday.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
So, where we left off, you guys went into a cave to fight some vampires. Well, cleared out from a cult. Because that was the job that Casca got in exchange for the deed for the house. You guys did so, killing 2 powerful vampires in the process. This was, 8 vampires spawn?
A lot.
8 vampires. And yeah,
And the only ones we were paid to kill, which were some cultists.
yeah.
So technically, they could have lived there, but they had to pay me rent.
The,
Vampires, at least.
at the end of the
But
fight,
that's not our MO.
the end of the fight, one of the vampires nearly got away, but Cascar managed to run up and smack it with a radiant bolt.
Okay, so I have to. No, I didn't kill the child. I ripped off his lower jaw.
Her.
Someone else killed him, though.
Yes.
So, she is very dead. Turned to ash as she died.
I still have the lower jaw.
Yeah, you have
Keep
the lower
this-
jaw of a vampire. Congratulations.
A vampire lord.
Just a vampire. It is a lord of... kind of. I'll let you have this one.
Vampire, comma, noble.
I'll let you have this one, though.
As I remember it, it was someone who was on the Council of 13, which I have no idea what that is, but that sounds important.
It does sound important.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not, though.
Yeah.
Probably just something I made up on the spot, let's be honest. So, yeah. If I remember correctly, after blasting the last one Cascar, you said you just tumbled down, knocked out.
Yep.
And, yeah, that's where we'll pick up. Do you guys want to do?
See if they got anything interesting.
For that, sir?
See if they have anything interesting.
Okay, yeah, just
Otherwise,
go ahead and roll an investigation.
How accurate is the map?
It is pretty darn accurate.
Pretty darn accurate. Borzad is gonna go see what's in this chest.
Okay. And yeah, that's basically what you noticed too, Astral. Chest right there.
okay. Got ya.
Inside the chest is 237 gold, 37 silver, and 37 platinum. As well as a couple items. Specifically a pair of gauntlets, a ring, and not in the chest, but next to it is a battle axe.
Was somebody taking note?
Okay, gauntlets.
There was a gauntlet, there was some axe, there was another item. There was the
a ring.
equivalent of about 250 gold, but yes, there was a ring. That's what the third item was.
How much?
Because when you
silver-
started, you started talking about I was in a computer, so
Oh, sorry.
that's fine.
Ah, thank you, Leah.
Does what have purple glow?
You know what? Choppy chop.
Oh,
Leah, we had this conversation many times.
it does not have a purple glow.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't really matter because Lorzad really wouldn't care too much about that. But is it an ice axe?
It's pretty well made.
Pretty well made.
You would say, in terms of like, it's probably better made than yours.
That's kind of insulting.
It's definitely seen more battle than yours. It's a little bit like it's got that worn look while still looking very.
Okay. Well, this is may seem kind of weird, but what's the chest like? What quality is this chest? Does it have a nice lock on it?
Yeah, it just has a padlock, like a normal iron padlock that just kind of was unlocked as you went to look at it. It's a pretty hefty lock.
Pretty hefty lock.
The chest itself is just a really nice, well made wooden chest. The little latch on it for the lock to go in.
Okay. All right. I'm going to let the others here in the room know what I found.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's also 2 glass vials with
2
liquid in
glass
them.
with liquid in it. What color is the liquid?
One of them is a cloudy clear-ish color, not clear, gray, cloudy gray,
Cloudy gray.
and the other one seems. The other one
Right.
just looks like water.
The other one just
At a
looks like
glance.
water at glance. You say vials, so they're like stoppered?
They are.
The cloudy gray one, I kind of shake that and look at it a little bit better.
As you shake it, it has like a gleam to it. It almost looks like liquid iron.
Oh. But only when I shake it, then it goes like back to like the cloudy.
Yeah, and it's also extremely thick, almost like a syrup.
syrup. Probably not that important. So he'll just kind of, he's not interested in water and some liquids, so he'll just kind of like lay those on the ground and continue digging in deeper into the chest. Literally like spilling coins out everywhere, digging down to the bottom of the chest.
I will slowly start gathering the things that Lorzan pulls out for
Okay.
dispersion later.
I sent you a message, Kessica. Make sure you saw it.
Okay.
So, he just went AFK. Gosh darn it. Long story short, you kind of slightly wake up and just in time to see Tally trying to grab in your pockets.
I grab her hand. Don't touch me.
But she is AFK at the moment.
God.
I will, while slumped there next to him on the wall, just casually lower the rifle. If you have not figured out yet, there's one person And one person you will never lay a hand on, Kasakar.
Don't touch me.
3. Pull the hammer back. She is tending to your wounds, you idiot.
She was stealing from me.
2. Finger on the
From
trigger.
the other room, you hear Lorzad yell, "Captain, can I have this chest?"
Shall we wait for this bit of meta until she's actually back? Because it
Yeah,
feels
we'll
rather
put a pause
important.
on YouTube real quick.
Thank you.
I will start identifying things.
Okay, I will. The long story short is you get a ring of warmth, oak gauntlets, and a berserk axe. And here's the information on all of them.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, did you also look at the potions?
Yeah.
Okay, here's these potions as well.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Squirkin. Did you say something that I skipped over you? I'm tired. That's my excuse. I feel like you asked a
Completely.
question and I didn't answer.
I did, but it wasn't. It was more for the captain.
Sorry.
It's all right. I had a moment there where I was completely full Lorzad, and my mind just went blank.
Back. Welcome back. Okay, so while you're
Okay.
gone, as you were searching the Keskar's pockets, he woke up and grabbed your hand, and then took offense to that and is aiming the gun at him.
Right at his head.
The specifics that were said, let her go. She was stealing from me. Knock back the hammer. And I have not let go of your hand. And I'm making eye contact with you. Not him, you.
Which means your token needs to move up here.
Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, and Lorzad asked if he could have the chest.
Yeah, and then
Like,
Lorzad
right in the middle
yelled
of
from
it.
the other room, right in the middle of all the tension. Can I have this chest, Captain?
Yes. All yours.
What were you stealing?
I was checking if you were alright.
In my pocket.
But to be honest, I don't think you have pockets.
I have a few. I will let go and keep watch of her hand, see if anything's in it. Look, the one time I get a good roll, I'm taking it as far as I can go for a perception roll.
I do feel like if you were unconscious, though, it would have been a passive.
That is a good point. I think his passive still passes. Does not.
Or
Looks to be
I would have
a-
been at disadvantage because he was unconscious. Yet, it's doing passive -5.
I mean, it's a bit late at this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
The
future.
roleplay has gone on.
For future. That's my bad.
facade. Like, oh, that goes in,
Thank
that
you,
goes in
Lord.
the chest. Any potions on him?
As of current, on meta-wise, I don't think I do have anything on me.
This is
Happy
your
now.
fool's errand we went on.
I wanted a house.
Aggressive blinking. Still haven't released the hammer. Just giving Tal a look like,
Just gonna shake the head. Feels like I'm doing that a lot.
Well, don't concuss yourself. Are y'all done looting over there?
Yes, we
Lift
have
the
some
rifle away.
interesting things.
Do I have the energy to actually move? DM?
I mean, yeah. You're probably really tired. You 25 HP sucked out of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you probably have enough to stand, get up, and walk.
I'm going to roll an acrobatics to see if I can do a kip up.
Jared, can I get a set guard, please?
Yeah, so he just like leans himself back and then kicks up onto his feet, cracks his spine.
Corridor.
Yep, you get it just fine, and honestly, it's a pretty good job. No one would know you're tired from your jump. And that's bad timing, Jared. My
I
bad.
noticed.
I'll walk over here. Would you like a hand up?
That's
I grab a handful of bats and stuff them in my pocket.
What would you like another sad one?
Yeah, just another set guard, please.
Corridor.
Thank you.
It's a bad time. I'll continue with the rest of the plan, though.
Coral, you find at least 30 bats.
They'll make fantastic stew.
I just like reach in, just like grab like 2 handfuls of bats, put them in a little pouch.
Mm,
How much is one of your handfuls?
tastes like home.
2 or
I
3?
don't know.
We'll say 3 per hand.
Just like open a bag and in one hand and have it open, and then like scoop some from the ground into the bag.
Alrighty.
So how many bats are there?
There's about 30.
We'll roll 1d30 and see how many I find. How many can I shove into a bag? That's not what I meant to do.
Almost there. Seeing in bags, did anyone search all the satchels and whatnot down there?
There anything in satchels, or do we get everything?
I kind of counted the money that was in the chest, just the overall money they had on them.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll,
I got a shitload of bats.
while Woolerzad was going through the
Yep.
chest, fixing Frederick, so he could at least get out.
At least making them be able to walk.
That is just still sitting here slumped against the walls. You're seeing this depressing cat. Sparks and shit.
I mean, I did offer a hand if you wanted to get up.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, I didn't not
You also
hear
said
any response
to.
from that.
You
So I
said
was just
her
wondering,
a hand.
No, I said him.
But no, I'm good. I'm waiting on the rest of the crew, making sure everyone gets out.
Hmm.
Lorzad will just continue to rummage through things until everyone gets ready to leave.
All right.
I mean, it's already been clear that we've got all our stuff, but that's
Yeah, I'll
Where's
move
that?
over here.
I think we're going now.
It's like,
oh,
and just look about. What is everyone taking?
Stuff our loot.
You have the deed to the house, not our loot. Let's move.
I never said not to take it. I was just keeping tally of the situation.
All right. Move you guys back to the ship. Because I assume you're going back to the ship, correct?
Yeah.
Unless anyone else had other plans.
Nope.
So, first person to the ship is actually you, Tally. You make it there considerably faster than everyone else.
With Serta.
Serta's with you guys.
Did she not follow the captain's orders?
Did she say that?
Yeah, told Serta to follow her.
Oh, then yes, she follows. My bad.
That's alright. I barely caught it.
Is there anything you wanted to do while you're the only one on the ship?
Just the few things I mentioned before.
Okay. All right. And then shortly after, everyone else mix it on. As you get back to the ship, Took, when you go over to the door, the captain's quarters, it is locked.
Just sit down against it. Start cleaning the rifle. She and I both knows that lock is a joke. Give a little quiet ping over the murmur. Let her know I'm there if she needs me.
What does everyone else want?
I figure loot can wait until there's less anger, so I will head down to the workshop and start actual repairs.
I'll go over to my bunk and lay down as I normally would.
Okay.
Lorzad will ask Astral, since everybody else seems busy, where he should put the money.
Put it on one of the tables. That is where I'm going to leave the other items.
Okay.
Actually, no. Bring them to the workshop because that is more easily defended, just in case.
Put it in the workshop.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'm following him to the workshop.
and I will lead him to the workshop.
where he will he'll dump the chest out on the table and then take his chest.
Mutter under my breath. I really should have seen that coming.
Just this loud clamor from below. Just, do I even want to know?
400 coins.
There is
About 300 coins.
also an exasperated sigh coming from the workshop. I'm sure there's like an empty box or something I can.
Lorzad will go to his bunk to mess with his chest.
Yeah, she'll just like looking around. You quickly find a box to just scoop all the coins in. If that's what you wanted to do.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh no, not your notes.
The very specific notes.
What is yours plan for the rest of the day?
I'll go try to figure out how to keep these bats preserved.
You have a
You-
morgue.
Yeah, you have a refrigerator.
Yeah, put them in the fridge.
Like,
29 bats in the fridge.
I'm gonna rest up until I can feel the rest of my health back in
Okay.
my bones.
there's a sharp temptation, like constantly disturb his rest for the rest of the day.
Just
Considering I just went and helped with his fool's errand while exhausted.
How was I supposed to know you were exhausted?
Always exhausted.
It's a good point, actually.
I'm
He
always
raises a
exhausted.
good point.
These bags under my eyes, I can't hide these. Like they come with me no matter what shape change I go to.
That's quitters talk, and you know it.
God, that would be a sucky tale. Like you could look exactly like the king, but tired.
No, so
I mean,
exactly
I
like
would
the
have-
king.
I was gonna say, I would imagine most kings are.
No, we're talking like the debaucherist king.
Ah.
All right. So, pretty darn quickly, afternoon goes to evening. I don't remember if you get your health back on a short rest or a long rest.
Long. You're talking about the vampire thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to. It's like getting rid of exhaustion.
till a long rest.
They are very nasty. Alright, let's see.
Were you wanting to go to do your thing right away, Lorzad?
I mean, if we're not doing anything else today, he'll go to town.
Okay.
Zod!
Yep.
Bring back some onions.
Onions.
5. Just 5.
Bring back 5 onions. Okay?
I see the door opening behind me. Just, oh god!
Tuck, you're eventually let in. That's good.
Go straight to my canvas. My own kind of rest.
Did you just say you don't need rest?
This is resting.
It's not sleeping.
Like fall asleep in my chair at the canvas.
No. Not today.
But I'm so behind. Can't sell it if I can't finish it.
We can work on it tomorrow.
We'll be killing a dragon tomorrow.
No, we won't.
Dragon swoops in.
God damn it, we're doing it tonight! Oh, right as Lorzad leaves. That'd be that would suck. I mean, I'm sure he'll get here before it's over.
Dragon swoops down in the town.
Ah,
And he'll kill it before we get
Lorzad's
there.
got that.
Yeah, it's his problem.
He'll kill it before we
Lorzad
get
throws the
there.
onions at it.
No! Ah, had water go down the wrong pipe on that one. Oof.
I mean, it'll grill the onions.
Mm.
I mean, if it's a fire dragon.
I
That's
have
good
a moment
point.
of panic, knowing that the lizard left. I go to the kitchen to see if the jerky he was making went with him.
It did not.
I throw it away.
Okay.
And then I go to
Well.
bed.
So, Lorzad,
Yep.
you make your way into town,
Right.
specifically looking for a lock
And onions.
and onions.
Mhm.
Where are you going to try and look? There is a market square.
Okay, that's a good spot. Yeah, that's probably where I will go. Is the market,
Okay.
because that's where you buy stuff.
So, really doesn't take you long to find a blacksmith. Like, it's got the big, symbol of like the anvil with the hammer over it. Pretty universal sign of blacksmith.
Okay. So I'll go in.
Okay.
Just walk right up to who I think is the blacksmith, and tell him that I need a lock for my chest. And it
What,
has to be a very good lock, something that like I don't want it to be pickable. I don't want I need it to be really strong. So there's no way not even a kobold could pick it.
okay.
You get a very specific request there.
There's a very specific. So yeah, she goes in the back, comes back with a handful of locks for you to look over. They range from. I'm pulling up the prices, and it's taking a minute to load the website.
Load the website. Love it.
You want it LPL approved, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So the cheapest one they have, which she explains, is it's pretty luck proof. It's not super easy to pick. That one costs 10 gold. And they range to not quite, but she's kind of hinting that it might be magical without actually saying it's magical. It is really close to unpickable, and that is 100. And there's various in between.
Right. So Lorzad will pick up the what was it, 10 gold lock? The
Yep.
cheap one? he'll take it and he'll like grab it and pull on it, and he's like trying to test it to see how strong it is.
Okay. Okay, as
Um,
he's
Come
Was that-
on.
Even
I
not an
did have it
advantage,
that-
that's the right roll.
Yeah, that even with
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
just like that's. You're testing
Okay.
this man's durability against Warzad.
yeah. So as you pull on it, it just snap. The you would think I know is like actually the bar,
Uh-huh.
the lock bar. You just snap the bottom part of the metal, and it just comes right out.
Yeah, that was
Well, okay.
whoa.
Come back,
The lock was so good it kicked you out for breaking it.
Yeah. Several times on my end.
and you can see the lady just like. I mean, I guess that proves it wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
It was probably like her first lock or something. She's really proud of it.
No, that was what, the mid tier you said?
That was the cheapest.
Oh,
That was the
okay.
cheapest. That was still like a 10 gold lock.
That one specifically, you could tell was made from like an iron. So
Um,
do you want one of the stronger ones?
well, yeah. He'll pick up the like the hinted at magical one.
Okay.
What's so good about this one?
Well, it's made from a stronger metal, for one. And no one in town has been able to pick it yet. This specific type of lock is like specific.
Okay. But it's strong.
Oh, it's very strong.
Right.
You pull and like
Uh-huh.
you get like that pain in your shoulder from pulling before it snaps. It doesn't snap, is what I mean.
It snaps. I'm like,
Like, oh no,
Jesus.
I actually felt that one.
I meant you break before it breaks.
Yeah, yeah,
But where did it absolutely?
yeah. Crack.
It seems extremely sturdy though. It like doesn't even jiggle at all.
Is it easy to use?
Same as any other lock. Into a key so you can test the lock mechanism.
Right.
Key kind of has like a really weird look to it. Like almost looks like it goes up and then has like an M shape.
Goes up and have an M shape. Oh, okay.
And the way
He'll
it
test it. Try it out.
takes a little like figuring out at first because you like have to stick it all the way in, turn it a little bit, stick it in a little bit more, and then turn it and it unlocks. But once you get used to it, it's pretty easy.
Okay. And how much is this?
It is 100 gold.
Must be pretty good then.
It's really good.
All right. Well, I'll take this.
Okay.
Do you have any onions?
No,
All right.
you might be able to get some from the fruit vendor. Vegetable vendor?
Oh.
I'm not sure if they're fruits or vegetables actually.
Are you saying that in character or out?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure they're vegetables.
It is a root vegetable.
Roots? Yeah.
It's a root vegetable. Yeah.
But the counter person has no idea.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right.
Well, thank you for your business. Have a good day. If you ever need another lock, you won't because you bought the best one in the town. Unless you need another one of that one for something else, in which case we'll have another one for you.
Right. And then he'll go see the fruit vegetable vendor about onions.
They have as many onions as you want.
I need 5.
Just 5 onions?
Yep.
All right. You have to just throw 5 onions in a bag, hand it to you, 5 copper.
5 copper. Okay. 5 copper.
Anything else for you?
Uh, he's looking around at the other fruits and vegetables. What else does he see on the cart?
They have cabbages. They have melons, watermelons. They have tomatoes, and they have strawberries.
Okay. He will also take 2 watermelons.
All right. Those are a silver each.
Over each. All right. Right. I think that's everything I need.
All right. All right. So you're done shopping with 5 onions in hand and your new shiny log.
Yep. He will be continuously like opening and shutting the lock as he's walking back while eating the watermelon.
Okay.
With his onions in a bag.
Did anyone else have any evening plans?
I'm sending you something real quick.
Alrighty. Yes, you can do that, Austral.
Okay.
Give me a tinker check.
What ability or just?
We'll do intelligence. Because
Okay.
this is you like planning it.
Yeah. And I'm going to Flash of Genius that to get it up to a 27.
27.
Yep.
So yeah, as the evening goes on, you get a very clear idea of kind of what you can do and how to do it.
Okay.
The main issue you're looking at, besides the little specialized parts that you have to make, is a power source.
Yeah.
So. And it's not bugging me.
Just making sure.
It's words, and I'm like reading them as I'm trying to talk, and then I'm like,
Yeah,
probably saying what I'm reading, but it doesn't bug me. All right. So yeah, it took you end up getting just a knock on your door, which is just the Lorzad with onions.
Oh. Where are my boots? Yeah! Yeah, coming.
Here, onions. He just hands you the bag and walks off.
I both love and am terrified of Lorzad. I hope
As he's walking away, you just hear click, click, clack, click, clack.
The
click,
best,
click.
like, you'll know how you asked for something when you were, like, just about to go to bed? So you get woken up, still not fully rested, and trying to figure out, why the fuck
Why
did he
did
get onions?
Why are they
like
sticky?
brain processing. Why the fuck did I ask for this?
I was just thinking his locket he's playing with is basically just like a fidget spinner for him.
At this point,
A fidget spinner?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Just set them by the, like, in the room right by the door. There was a reason for that. And go back to bed.
alrighty. So as the evening turns to night, and then the next day comes bright and early. Took, you feel so much more refreshed after a nice sleep.
Not sitting at a chair sleeping. It's like, God, that's gonna be bad for your back.
Oh no, there was
And-
no sleeping the night before at all.
Yeah, because he was beating a blockhead. And as you wake up, out of everyone else, Keskar, you probably feel the best. You went from just feeling extremely drained to just normal.
Life will go on. Unfortunately. Gets up and if no one's going to stop him, going to try making himself breakfast. Which is almost the most terrifying thing I could think of for this little idiot.
Considering that's the first place I go every morning. The only thing that's slowing me down right now is you keep hearing me yelling, "Where's me noggin boots?"
Oh, speaking of which, as you wake up, you kind of get like the smell of watermelon. And as you look over, you can
Which you?
tell you
Oh
took
god.
and Tally. And as you look over at the bag that had the onions in it, there's like a puddle under it.
Oh god.
Why does it smell sweet in here?
I'm gonna make breakfast. Just where are my boots?
They're just over there.
That's a good question, Graves.
Graves,
There's
did you
currently
send
not a
a
spell
swarm
that
of
does
undead
that.
rats just to have rats in the ship?
Undead shipwrecks, oh my god.
There are bats everywhere. I mean, I could use them as scouts. I could use them as a target practice. I could use them as a distraction. It'd be very useful.
It sounds so mean.
Don't even lace up my boots, just taking this soggy bag to the kitchen.
Maybe if I find just the skull, I can sew bat wings to the skull and raise it on the skull and make the skull fly around like a bat.
You are free to try.
There are many.
This is
there
the
may
conversation
be, there
we
may be
hear from the
uses for
cats,
bats.
the crow's nest. That's wrong. The fuck?
And Took, as you make it to the
I might
kitchen,
pray it out loud to my God. Please allow this.
It looks so cool.
as you make it to the kitchen,
Like
Took,
looking in the bag at a Thrice's head, like,
as you look into the bag at Thrace's head, for a second, you almost feel like the skull is looking back at you.
oh, that's nothing new.
The skull is looking back at you in a way that's not normal.
I mean, mean, I've been talking to her the whole time she's been there.
Her
Yeah.
brows raised. You weren't aware that the skull can move. It's a brow. Doing the little like the brow wave, like from one to the other brow.
Yeah, it's like as
I
you
just like give it a pat and say, "Now behave a bit.
Please.
I am going to find a way to bring you back one day."
one day.
So as I
When I
arrive
have
at the
enough
kitchen,
material and money and spell slots to do so.
So as you get to the kitchen, you see Cascar cooking. And using strong air quotes.
what the
with the
hell are you
cookie.
doing?
Like, much like last time, no pot, just a slab of meat on the stovetop burner.
I've had greater reasons to shoot you, but this is up there.
I'm warming up the meat.
No, you're burning it. No.
There's a difference.
Yes. Yeah. Oh God. Put it on the counter. Get out of my
Grab
kitchen.
the meat and put it on the counter. It's like,
Go sit at the table. Jesus Christ. Or insert deity here.
what deity would took and tally?
Money.
Is there god of invention in this world?
I mean, it uses the standard gods, so yes, I just don't know which one it is.
I think you said Forgotten Realms. So
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know there's one for invention, like and innovation in Forgotten Realms. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Well, we are going to clean the onions of watermelon.
And it's like kind of wilting watermelon after 8 hours of just sitting out.
And then just throw that in the disposal. Just like that's gone. I don't. Why? I said onions. I said nothing about watermelon. Much less chewed on watermelon. But we'll make a nice mead and onion braised. Insert meat of whatever the hell Kazakhar was warming up for breakfast.
What were you warming up, Cascar?
Probably like a pig's leg.
Mead braised pork. I like it.
Yeah.
Open up, see we're out of eggs. Cry a little.
So you threw them all out.
Or they were.
No,
taken
we
casualty by
upped
the
it not
kobolds.
to throw. I would imagine those got like stomped on by the kobolds, so they had to go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the rest of the stuff we did purify food and drink.
that's right. That's right.
But I mean, poor eggs.
See, shortly after, everyone can smell breakfast. So that's nice.
Ah, it's the little things. Just set the main dish, family style there in the middle. And Kaskar, if you burn anything in my kitchen again, I will shoot you. Consider it the highest crime against humanity. What you keep doing.
You're human.
As far as you know.
Oh, and Austria,
yes.
Frederick, if you want him to be repaired, is now repaired.
Yay! Yes, I want him to be repaired.
I assumed, but just making sure.
Yes.
Frederick 1.2.
Oh no, this is Frederick 2.2.
Oh.
Because 1.0 died in the circle of death thing.
Oh, that's right.
2.0 is the one we got now, but now he's starting to be upgraded.
2.1.
Yes.
Still can't
Two,
perf.
2.05.
No,
Oh, it's
his is the one that purrs.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a real purr though, right? Because it's just a grinder.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that all a cat's purr is?
I don't
Cat?
know.
Charlotte
Yes.
just has a grinder in the back of her throat, right?
It is purely a grinder with legs.
Hmm.
But is anyone not partaking of breakfast?
I know better than to not partake of your breakfast.
Of course. I mean, I ain't eating the bats.
With you, I wouldn't know. I thought you were bringing them back so I can stew them. A little bit of nutmeg, some
I mean, maybe a
peppers.
few. We'll see how much it takes for my swarm of dead bats to come alive. Live again.
500.
You'll be able to have the failed experiments for lunch.
I think that was a
It's
recipe.
fine. They're being kept well refrigerated.
I think that was literally a recipe in EverQuest. Was like bat wing crunchies.
Yum.
But does anyone else? I'm again assuming everyone else is here as I'm like putting down plates for everyone. Have any other fool's errands before we undertake a major organizational shift?
Nope.
I would like to actually walk around my new house, but that can be for later.
I do want to know just how you went about acquiring the deed.
I asked for a favor in return for a favor, and the two aligned. So,
From?
an associate I saw the crew had. I forget his name, Leah, but I would say it.
Hilbert?
Yes. Mr. Hilbert, I believe.
Hilbrid.
Yes.
He's been a decent business partner in the past.
Yes. I asked for a homestead in the city. He said he had one available. You just had to clean it out. And thus we did.
So what I'm hearing is you owe us a favor for helping you clear out a nest of vampires.
That was an unknown, but yes.
It's noted.
I may ask for other favors in the future, but if it is a favor for a favor, that is completely understandable.
That means dig in. I haven't poisoned y'all yet.
It's like hands. I don't know if Kassakar knows how to use a fork and knife.
Oh, and to answer your question, Took, everyone's there currently except for Dorzad. I meant to answer.
Right.
Good. Right.
Has anyone seen the bugbear?
No.
You all share quarters. No one saw the bugbear.
I was busy last night.
Kassakar.
He is remarkably quiet.
Graves? Ah. I'll just slide the salt and pepper over to Lorzod. Just not even. Just nope. Nope. Nope.
He sniffs at both, sneezes, pushes them away.
Okay.
Like-
Golf clap for that one. Clap for that one.
I'm just, I'm gonna take my breakfast in quarters. Enjoy. There's an extra serving there, Graves, because I know growing kitties need more food. You're still growing, right? Squint.
Yes.
That's a very convincing yes.
And I'm gonna go back to working on my painting. Oh. Some wider than taller. Getting fed a little way too well. We're gonna put you on a diet. Get you a little kitty treadmill.
Grapes has been getting like triple shares every day, so
Double.
Double.
We're not,
Double
they're not spoiling
something.
her that much.
No, I have a high metabolism. You know, the 5 a.m. zoomies.
it burns off the extra bit.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole point, is the cardio.
But otherwise, I have no immediate plans except spend at least an hour on my little passion project up here, and then I guess go start helping the smelting process.
Oh yeah.
Because we've got 838,000 more to go.
Right. I will help with that too, if wanted.
I'm sure Tally wants it because she's the one we made do it before by herself.
Yeah.
So
And I know the artificer should probably be the one helping with that.
so the three of you, if you spend the day doing it, sorry.
Before that, I actually wanted to discuss something with Took in the quarters.
Okay.
Because I put something on the table and then never got to discussing it.
So I guess catch me as I come in to do my painting for an hour.
But since you were the one who forged, the new Garadar, I was wondering if what's happening to it was something you intended?
Instantly trying to not look suspicious. There's been something happening to it.
I believe, as it's been described to me, it's been growing flowers? Or just growing?
Flowers and vines that specifically go over the handguard.
I remember some vines on the screen. Lots been going on since that was forged, dear. But how's it been working out well for you?
Very well. Since the last time I had a magic item and you got a little upset with it, I thought I'd bring this up too.
I mean, mind controlling, sleepwalking, apparently talking to a vampire, versus this, no, that's just, Garadar's there, to protect you, and who knows? we just made sure it was really sharp and elegant.
But this wasn't part of the design, was it?
As you look at it, Tally, it almost seems to be like shifting slightly even as you look at it. But then, like, if you look away and look back, you're not sure if it's just trick of the eyes or what.
I'm totally over here lying by omission because if I recall correctly, this was designed as an experimental like prototype sword. Something to that effect. So I guess an incoming deception. Da 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 da. Everything Gardar wasn't.
The
Wow.
elegant.
No, I mean,
He was many things, but
we were working on it.
yeah.
You're pretty hard to read. Unless Tally wants to specifically try and see
You
if
should
you're
know
lying.
better than to ask me to do a wisdom check.
Oh, come on. Can't fail them all.
You say that.
But, I'm sure, as with many of your chosen companions, kind of nuzzle up next to her, you chose well. He was just repurposed.
Well, if you think there's nothing wrong here, then I'll take your word.
I mean, show me. It's not off balance or anything. I mean, Gardar is not off balance. With this growth you're perceiving.
You'd assume that means just swing it?
Preferably not at me.
Probably not at most of the things in this room.
Cassicar munches on things, not even paying attention.
The sword comes flying through the cabin floor down onto you. Oh god, it's a little too sharp.
It's a
Austria looks at it.
foreign sword.
Damn. We did good on that.
Just smash cut to inside Tally's mind. Stab, stab, stab.
I don't think that was necessary, but there you go.
You swing it and it feels perfectly balanced. If anything, it feels more balanced than when you first used it. It just fits in your hand better.
You know, with how many things have been affecting my mind recently, that's kind of actually disconcerting.
Well, I mean, would you rather this, or would you rather use Gardar or a normal dagger?
I'm still in favor of Garadar.
As you say the name of the blade, you turn invisible.
Love?
What?
I think it worked. I mean, where'd you go?
What? Excuse me? I'm gonna put Garadar back on the table.
You turn invisible.
Trying so hard just to keep a straight face and like look shocked.
So for the sake of your knowledge, once a day you can turn invisible, Garter.
Okay.
Woo!
Mind you, she just got done saying with everything going on in my head, perception and all that. So she's just like, "What's going on?"
She's just gonna leave that on the table. I don't
But
know anymore.
to help her mentality, I'm just gonna give it like a big yelping woohoo that I won't do because microphone and being nice to girls' ears. But
everyone on the boat hears it.
yeah, just excitement that the experimental sword worked. Wasn't sure what the catalyst was, but it worked.
You feel the sword with the Furbolg soul. I
Well,
don't know what
in
that means for
character.
Gardar, but I know.
I mean, probably never going to go to an afterlife. He's going to be stuck in that soul forever. Stuck in that sword forever.
Why do you think she's been hearing his voice?
What's actually been happening is every time he gets more and more attuned, his soul is actually dying, and he's been crying out for help this whole time.
Oh.
He's actually been getting actual experience. He's gonna be a combat hardened Fulborg when he gets rezzed.
Oh boy.
Just come up with all the he's gonna res all these scars and shit he didn't have. Like, got like chewing on a cigar that's been burnt out ages ago. All right, let's get him. I'm Gardar. Yo,
God, this is so silly, and I love it.
This is silly.
Just a bit. If this isn't silly, what is?
It's also worth noting, for the sake of your knowledge, you can also shift the weapon to a different weapon once a day.
Oh.
So,
just any weapon?
Probably.
Okay.
You haven't tried, but
Alright, Gardar, cannon. It doesn't go thwomp when it shoots. It goes Gardar.
Or more like a shotgun, instead of going two clicks, it goes Gar, and then you shoot it, and instead of going bang, it's Gar.
So, happy birthday?
And that's where we're going to end for the night. Sorry, it's a little early.
You're tired? It's
I'm
fine.
very tired.